Hello, everybody. I have pretty much just completed my first official full week of driving by myself, and I am very proud of myself. I'm sure you guys are, proud of me as well, because it's been a long time coming. Uh, I started this driving journey. First time I drove a truck with my permit was probably like in March, and I did it for about a month, and then I came home to train and try to get my license in Jersey. And Friday was my first official day by myself, and here I am today. Today's Saturday. A full week is under my belt, and I feel really good. I feel great. Granted, it wasn't easy. I'll tell you that much. I had some embarrassing moments. I had some close calls, but the most important thing, I didn't have any accidents. And my dad was telling me before I started driving, like, if I do a full week and I only do one job for that week, and I have no accidents, hey, you're winning. You're on top of the world. But if I do 25 jobs and I have an accident, I done lost everything. So thank God that I was able to win. Finally, I'm winning. It has been very tough, like that transition. Yes, sir. We'll be working next time. Okay, great. That has been very tough, mentally for me. It was something that I really had to get used to. That being by yourself on the road, it's very, 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 very lonely. And when you're used to having your girlfriend around or something, or your children around, or just the homies, I don't have my TV screen. I brain farted when I came out here. I forgot to bring my TV screen. I have my PlayStation, but not my TV screen. That transition was very tough for me. And I know, like, that first Friday, bro, like, by myself, my pops is not in the truck. He went, got another truck. And wow, like, Saturday morning, bro, I woke up like with some downtime, and I'm like, shit. Especially when you're like calling home and people that you're looking to speak to, they're unavailable, and then my mind starts wandering, and I start getting distracted thinking about what's going on back home, which is horrible. Like, distractions are not good. Distractions are never good in anything, but especially here, because like back in the day, I would have been the type to take off of work and go home to see what's going on, and that's some really dumb shit. I'm glad that I'm in a better place. And definitely shouts to those of you who have kept in contact with me and, assisted me through this transition. Definitely shouts to Wendy. You came in clutch. Like that Saturday, man, you came in clutch. I don't know. And just through text messages, just decided to call me. And I would say, Wendy, you pretty much like saved my career. So thank you very much for that. Also, thanks to Nods. You've also been very helpful on my journey here. Helping me. You guys have really helped me to, stay focused on what's important. Help me keep my mind off of things and people that, hey, might not be as important. If there's like, I'm sure you guys know on the path to success, when you start leveling up and shit, there's things that you have to leave behind. And, sometimes it might be sad, but, really evaluate what's important to you, what you're doing, what your goals are, and stay focused on that. I know I'm looking kind of scruffy. I'm not going to take off my hat at all, because I did make a vow that I'm not touching my face, not touching my head, until my barber sees me, So I will be looking like this for a while until I go back home. And I don't mind, because obviously, I'm not out here, to be looking all fresh and pretty and shit. I'm out here to make money. That's the bottom line. Make dollars, keep my wheels spinning. I've been all over the place, North Carolina, Georgia, Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky, obviously Ohio, Illinois, Chicago is Illinois, Indiana. I've been a lot of places in this 1 week, and mixed reactions for different places I go to, mixed receptions for different places I go to as well. Prejudices and racism is a real thing still. But I made a post the other day, I'm just grateful that I have some sort of education, that I do speak well enough where people can understand me. Even though, the color of my skin or my apparel might make people judge me before, I open my mouth or before they say anything to me. Like, let's say I go to the Waffle House or something, I'm down south, and, I guess they're not used to black people, or they just have a certain stigma about black people. When I walk in, like, I feel it, I feel the stares. You feel it. And I think some people are pleasantly surprised, or, when I start speaking to them and they're like, oh, okay, this guy's not that bad. With the waitresses, they act like, they act like I'm gonna eat the food and then run off or something. And then when they see that, oh, there's a nice tip here for me, oh, wow, then they're like, feel like egg in their face, kind of, I see it. But hey, it's whatever. I'll go across the country changing the image of black people in America. Hey, yay me. But I must say, I love this country, because this country is beautiful, bro. Like, I wish one day I am going to just take my car and take a little vacation. Some of these highway routes that I'm driving now, the scenery is just so beautiful. I love camping, I love outdoor scenery. So, like, sometimes I just feel like stopping along the route and taking pictures. Obviously, I really can't do, because I'm on a time schedule. But wow, man, this country is beautiful, 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 beautiful. So that is on my bucket list, definitely, to go to some of these places. I am making note of some of these places and things that I'm seeing along my route. I definitely have to revisit. These truck stops, for the most part, they're pretty cool. But then, people are always going to be people. So I feel the vibe, I feel you'll see how some employees, interact with other people, and then you feel the difference when they start to interact with you. It's not everywhere that I go, but, in certain places where I guess people of color aren't that prominent, you might get those kinds of reactions and feelings. But to be honest, it's sad to say, I'd rather go to a racist or a prejudiced truck stop or areas instead of going to, like, a prominently black town. Like, I went to Georgia, and I must say, bro, like East Point, what's that other town I went to out there, where Gucci from? Damn. But there's this truck stop over there, this Pilot, and first of all, it's right next to a strip club. So you can imagine what goes on there at night, And some of these places are just janky as hell, bro. Like, what? I got a shower here? Like, nah, no, thank you. Let me go look for something else, Like, and then, like, they're not fully stocked. It's just, you wake up in the morning, you're looking for a cup of coffee or something, and that might rub you the wrong way. It might start your morning off wrong when, you encounter things like that. the parking is very limited in some of these places, which makes it tough, very hard to sleep sometimes. Like when you're tired or you run out of hours and you really need to find a place to sleep, you're like, shit. And then some of these people, like, they're parking vehicles that can be parked on the street. They're taking up, trucking parking spaces when you could park this vehicle on the street. Like, that's very frustrating. But, I adapt, I deal with it, because I'm definitely not here to cause no waves, start no fights, get into no arguments, no nothing. Just make my money and go home to my family when the time comes. But once again, shouts to everybody who's been supportive of my journey. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you. Shouts to everybody who's been subscribing, the new friends I've been making along the way. Thank you. I really appreciate that. If you have my Snap or my WhatsApp, I've been posting, I've been trying to post some of the scenery that I've been seeing along the route. But, it's really tough because driving and then trying to hold your iPhone to take a picture or a video is really tough. And what also sucks is my iPhone, my 11, regardless of what phone I think I have, I don't think it'll ever capture what my eyes are truly seeing. It'll never capture the beauty of what I'm really seeing. That's why I really want to stop sometime and really try to get some better photos and videos of, my surroundings. I was thinking about, taking a little hiatus from my videos to really, really focus on myself and this journey. And that's just the outcome of some of the conversations I was having, like my first day, thanks to Wendy again. Thank you so much, Wendy. Making things clear that I really do need to be okay by myself, not rely on other people or the attention from other people. If people are always going to be people, people are going to do what they feel they need to do to get by, regardless of if you're there or not. And, if, I guess, things will just clear out, I guess. What am I trying to say? Things that I don't need in my life, or not supposed to be, or not meant for me in my life, will eventually weed themselves out. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Just give it time, be able to just be okay by myself. So, stop being so needy, I guess. I hate that word, bro. Like, my mom tried to call me needy, and someone else used the word too, but I hate it. Because I was trying to say, yo, okay, it's okay to be needy, because, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you guys believe in God, believe in the Bible, God created Adam and then saw that Adam needed companionship. So he specifically created a woman for Adam, so when you guys call me needy or whatever, or I'm not okay by myself, it's like, why do I have to be okay by myself? That's something that I'm still struggling with, I guess. But I understand what you guys mean when you say that. And that's something that I am working on. I'm trying to stay off of, even though this morning I was finally able to log into my original IG, I am trying to stay off of that, because I feel like that adds to distraction, and there's any little thing can go wrong. I'm the type to, when I'm in my car, I would be using my phone while I'm driving, and I really don't want to have this habit in this big ass truck here. There's a lot of stake, a lot of lives at stake, my family's lives, plus people that are driving around me. God forbid I ruin some family's life because of my stupidity, because I'm not paying attention, because I'm on my phone. And I've seen some accidents. I've seen a lot of accidents. I've seen a lot of stupid driving. And I've already had my snow encounters when I was traveling through Pennsylvania, going to Ohio, Illinois, I think last week, Monday or Tuesday that just passed. It was definitely snowing. I did capture some of that. I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, wow, it felt a little early, but I guess this is the season, So yay, once again, yay me. I officially feel like a trucker. I think I've officially made it. Now it's about maintaining, and I've also been thinking about what's the next step from here. Because yeah, I'll be making money, but then I don't want to get complacent. Like, this isn't the end of the road for me. I need to use this to amplify my funds, amplify everything. I need to figure out what's my next step, get a plan for my future, some investment plans as well. I've got some things in my head that I would like to invest in, a couple of things. So any comments, any ideas, please let me know. If you guys have any ideas about that as well, any insight. Shouts to my Uncle Pyrie back there in St. Lucia, definitely gonna hold you down too. I appreciate, the words of encouragement and the convos that we've been having. And it's different now with my Uncle Pi because he is a reverend, and I used to be like, gosh, here we go again with this stuff, but I am taking heed, I'm listening, I guess. I've got more time on my hands and all this self-evaluation and all these lonely highway thoughts. It's crazy. But I can't say that I don't like it, because I do like it. And it is going to be a rewarding career for me. So once again, thank you all for tuning in. And I will see you guys later.